Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... So we're back, part of Renegade. If people weren't here for the last part, what happened was, basically, in order to sign off the era of, Gacha Club and all that stuff, I went back to some of the classics, into some other programs that were, from the times before. Namely, what was considered by one person to be the first voice-acted Gacha mini-movie ever to exist. It's not, but despite that, and despite the reigning endorsement received from that video, that turned out to also be a lie. The video has so far not proven to be exceptionally put together or entertaining on any level beyond the technical. And you know what I think? That the technical stuff is great, but is not enough to support a good story. So, the one thing that has remained true so far has been the curse of Ghosty. So let's see. We're going to, in her own words, weather that storm right now. And speaking of curses, her camera, I think, just froze before... There we go. And also, we're supposed to be joined by Aiden.
We're supposed to be joined by Aiden, but I added KW to the thumbnail for a reason. Because Aiden is usually a later addition.
Yeah, I was going to say the real curse is scheduling recordings with him.
No, I do, 100% think I'm totally cursed.
I see.
Fiddlesticks.
I'm gonna have to, bring you into some of the the really high praised, universally by the whole Gacha fandom, videos in the future. Like if I ever get round to reviewing stuff like Idolize or Celebrity High or something like that, I'll make sure you're around for those.
This one was praised, and it turned out to be a giant hunk of trash.
It was praised by the most unreliable Gacha tuber to exist, so I don't really, I don't necessarily...
One of the most unreliable Gacha news channels to ever exist.
That's what makes them so unreliable, is the fact that they're constantly, they're making statements. It's like, Kanexri is the Nostradamus of the Gacha community. Every now and then they'll get something right. But okay.
I just thought of something to say, but it's technically a swear, so I cannot say it.
Oh, okay. Better bring up that site. Well, I bring up our replacement guest today because Aiden is probably asleep. He did say he'd be around on Wednesday, and today is Wednesday, so no rules have been broken here. Anyway, I was in the last stream for 10 seconds and said one thing and then left because reasons. You probably got off the best out of all of us. But let's hope that you stay here a bit longer. See if you enjoy yourself. More than we will. Okay, KW, hello.
Hello! I am here, alive. Let's go.
Oh, so by the way, I'm the one who placed everyone on the thumbnail and gave them all different expressions.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, if you want...
Although I have one complaint. Aiden's hand. Why with the hand? Aiden's hand. It looks like he's facing his hand backwards. Again.
I'm gonna put the thumbnail on the screen right now so people know what we're talking about. And yes, the classic, that's the curse of KW right there. Always detecting reversed hands.
I swear the world just hates me and just keeps showing me that.
Sometimes you just gotta break your hand. Don't you know?
I mean, honestly, that's the way to get Aiden to join these ones, by literally twisting his arm. Anyway, let's see. Where did we leave off?
I didn't make a mistake. It's an elaborate metaphor.
Of course, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And yes, right. I had actually catch up on the movie as soon as I left, so that way I know what happened.
Okay.
Although I still don't understand everything that happened.
Yeah, no one said that watching a video and understanding it would be the same thing, unfortunately. You can't rely on that
Yeah.
in this community.
Okay. Can I say something before the stream?
Go on.
Yes. Here we are, sitting. We're going to watch the tales of the greatest Nepo baby in existence.
Yes, indeed. Here we are, once again, feeling lost, but now and then we breathe it in to let it go. Alright. And
Did you
speaking of
just-
which, I don't know where we are now, but I think we are at this point in this scene here. And yes, Ghosty, I did.
And so little time to tell.
Anyway, was carry for you for doing the review. I remember the KFC chicken thing, but I think the next scene is when we, oh, it was day one, that's when it happened.
Mr. Barra, as you've only been here a short time, the amount of people that would notice your absence is slim. Miss Runner, you are a different
It's been
story.
2 months, it's actually...
I've already alerted the staff of your break. Friends will be sure to hear rumors of how your actions of late have forced me to transfer you for a period of time to another facility. No one must know that you two are still on the grounds. I need you guys to watch from the outside looking
Why
in,
does this
keeping
person
tabs
keep
on everyone.
reusing content?
Because reused animation and movies and I don't know.
And everything. Do not
Also, now I just realized something. If Declan Barrow was actually like was so easily removed, as in like people would notice his absence, why not just like have him be a new person at the school now rather than have him be here for 2 months? Because he's already training at a different academy. That was just his cover-up story.
not get involved, no matter what. If anyone can catch this mole, it's the best of the best.
Also, hi
It's
to
you.
Emily and Josh. Who
Prove me right,
Shut up
agents.
now.
Good luck.
Okay, here we go. This is the new part, day one.
The mole will reveal themselves to me in no time.
You think so?
Of course. I could catch the scent of a mole a mile away.
I'd find the mole before you any day of the week.
Whatever, Bara. You'll see.
And of course, they're still not working as a team. This was a horrible plan in execution and in premise.
Like, geez Louise, you think they would, get some teamwork training before, the mission officially began?
Especially because the montage started with them literally chasing each other around the room. Yep. The now lookalike is indeed back.
You're right, Aaron Lycan, but in purple this time.
Aaron
Oh my
Dexter.
god, purple guy! Sorry,
Ew.
I had to.
Yeah.
I had
sure
to.
I will.
Instead of the man behind the slaughter, he's the man behind the court case.
Oh, I guess. Oh, wow. We hyped up day one as in like it's gonna be really important, but no, I guess we're just. This is still a montage. Okay, that was a mistake on my
What?
end. But oh well, still a good point
What?
to end part one.
What?
Get your filthy feet out of my face!
Get your filthy face off my feet!
His feet are nowhere near your face. What are you? They're on your hair. Like, for crying out loud, if you recorded these lines before you made the poses, then just approach them differently. Because they're definitely on other layers right now because it's a custom background. And if the visuals were done first for whatever bizarre reason, then change the line to suit what you recorded. Whatever. I stole MJ Forever's phone so I could look at Gacha Life 2 and my first character on there. Hey, you know what? that is the best way. I mean, yeah, she did get the beta before us, and I'm pretty sure this is still on refresh mode on here. But I guess I will resume the meme and just bring up the Play Store and have it be a countdown again. Anyway,
Loser!
Trash can!
Butt muncher!
trash can, really? Of all the insults,
Crybaby! Ah!
when was she a
Gee.
crybaby?
Why is there no music?
Because this is a Fallen Angels title card. They never have music.
There!
Of course.
Okay, I will say I do like how I guess that could be like a green window, but I'm guessing that was actually like cut out. Oh wait, no, I forgot. Photoshop. It's photoshopped out. Okay, that's how they did it. And then of course angling the different backgrounds, so it actually doesn't look like it's just like on the ground. It's actually been tilted to match the monitor display rather than the layer in the back of the editing project.
You're on to
Wait.
something.
Vaughn, is it on the beta version, or do you have the full version of Gacha Life 2? Because right now I still have the beta version on iOS.
Oh, okay.
It's not even out on Android yet. Cry.
Didn't Lumi like post it out saying like, I'm sorry, things have happened where we have to wait for, I don't
That
know.
is
Yeah, it should be out really late this afternoon.
That is a good point. I just realized that I had made a whole Walking Wednesday about it, and then I forgot to press publish. So there you go. Walking Wednesday's out. Don't leave the stream, please. But yeah, I talked about that because Emily actually did show the Discord post to me before I went and filmed that. So yeah, I've got a school trip tomorrow. Oh, okay, yeah. Best luck with that. All right. You have the updated beta version. That's wow. Okay, that's a sentence.
Who are they meeting this late? Fly us closer and turn the volume up.
Oh wait, they're flying? Are they in a helicopter? How is that inconspicuous? Also, how do they get that angle from a helicopter? Are they just like hovering on ground level or something like where? Hang on a second. Do you get the feeling we're being watched right now? Don't mind us. Just on the side of them.
Ugh,
Did you pick up on what they were saying?
Oh, Jacob
No.
Butter posted
I
a
did.
vid.
you did?
Sorry, your priorities. Wait, no, come back. No.
How?
The earphone must have died out on your end. This was definitely our mole.
This is amazing!
How did the earphone die out? I think he's lying right now, but like, assuming that he isn't, how would an earphone die out on, like, they're not even wearing them. Are they using AirPods? I don't, yeah. But I'm pretty sure he's
mean-
lying, be like, oh wow, of course, that's definitely the mole. It's absolutely not me. But
Like someone used a game
Wow.
control on a submarine, so I wouldn't be surprised.
okay.
Also, what is she wearing? What are those? What is that?
I don't know. It seems like possible pajamas, but I don't know. The girl sounds like Millie from TMF. She kind of acts a bit like Millie from TMF, not gonna lie. Oh, and okay, mentioning TMF, and Lucas looks like Aiden is actually in the back rooms right now.
Oh.
Bring him in.
Okay,
What's this? I mean,
I was
all
gonna-
four of us are in the thing.
in the
so-
thumbnail.
Yeah.
New
So-
rule: if you're in the thumbnail, you can stay.
In that case, let me cram as many people into the thumbnails as possible.
You just put everyone in Buttercorp in the thumbnails.
But
First time
anyway,
you've made one of the thumbnails, Ghosty.
move aside. Nobody make any inappropriate jokes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm looking at you, Aiden.
Oh, right. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
If I can't
Okay.
swear, then you're
This
not
is
allowed
fair.
to make any dirty jokes.
All right.
I
I'm
will
gonna
try.
look and say, no fouls, please.
Indeed.
Found the
Yeah.
mole!
This is already going to get limited ads just based on like the nature of the video.
Anyways, yeah. Now we just need to figure out who they are.
You know what? Honestly, I'm glad that she's happy for him. You know, the fact that the mission is complete rather than sulking at the fact that it wasn't her who discovered the mole. Again, assuming it's not a great big lie, of course.
I think Aaron
we've
Lycan
got
is
their
the
basic
mole.
build.
Oh no. Oh, definitely. I mean,
Hey Jacob,
100%.
I think you stole
I'm
your
just
suit.
saying, like from her perspective, like dramatic irony. And yeah, that's a
Yeah.
very good point. That is my suit. What the heck?
He stole it.
Bon.
Yeah, and also this came out in like September of 2019. That was after I made my OC, so it's not even like retroactive. Oh my goodness.
What the heck?
Well, yeah, because they were excited, but they have to shuffle away because Teen
Oh
Romance.
my god, there's the blush. Oh no, oh no.
Wait, hold a second. Were we on day 18 before where they found the mole and they're still on day 27 now? What were they doing for the past 9 days?
Trying to figure out who the mole was.
Oh
no.
my god!
Declan,
Those
but
are
Declan
so
just said-
realistic!
By
I mean,
Merlin's beard.
Okay, yes,
What?
but like Declan also said that he found the mole, so they wouldn't. Why would they still have to keep looking?
Like, they found the mole, but they don't know who the mole is. He was wearing dark clothing on a dark night.
Oh,
And also that background is stolen from a video game. I recognize it from somewhere.
yeah. Who was it who recognized like Oh wait, no. I was gonna say who recognized a scene from Doraemon, but no, that was that was in the class that I taught. Someone actually saw a Midori Stories video and actually recognized one of the backgrounds from an episode of Doraemon and said like the actual name of the episode. Oh wait, I just realized. Yeah, people. That's why people don't know about it because Doraemon's like way more popular in Spain than it is anywhere else. I don't know if you
Oh,
guys have heard of
really?
that show.
I don't know what Doraemon is.
Imagine if Mary Poppins was a robotic cat from the 22nd century.
That sounds so weird.
Oh, it is. It's also delightful. Most of the time.
Move over, Shrimpy. You're blocking my view.
How? How is she blocking your view? You're wearing binoculars and pointing in a different direction, and the lenses are not interfering. How is your view blocked in any way?
Whatever. You know I am the view.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess you are.
And you ruined it. Instantly, the first good joke in this video is ruined. Thank you, Aaron Declan.
What was that?
Huh? I don't think I said anything.
Oh my
Shrimpy.
god.
Yeah.
Oh god, no.
What? 45? Dang! What have you guys been doing?
You know something? I think at this point the mole has probably like just destroyed like
The
a few
mole has
vehicles.
destroyed the academy by now. Jesus!
Yeah, they're still like on the case for like they're watching from a helicopter, but they forget to like look behind them and see the school has been on fire for the past like 50 days.
Oh my god.
It's been well over a month now, and we still haven't been able to figure out who the mole is.
Yeah, it sure
This
has.
is
month and 2
taking
weeks.
longer than I had hoped.
Well, you didn't think it would be easy, did you?
Well, no, but I didn't expect it to be like this.
Yeah, how many people are in this academy? Actually, that's a fair question.
So, tell me about yourself.
Wow, 45 days, and you're
What if
just
I
now
days
going to
and-
tell me about yourself.
What have you guys
Only-
been doing during the 45 days? Just not talking? Like having us saying a single word to each other and not saying anything? Like, jeez.
They've just been admiring the view, of course.
What?
Yeah, I mean, we've been working on this case together for a month, and I don't know a single thing about you.
How do you not know anything about him? It's been 45 days!
Hmm.
Jeez.
Normally, I'd say it's a good time to have the classic line of like, oh, I got to get rid of you if I tell you, but no, not this time because the fact they don't know anything about each other means that they could be suspects to each other, but they didn't consider that.
You know what I mean. I don't know anything else about you, literally. So, tell me about yourself.
Like what?
Like, how long have you been training for?
I don't know. Since I was a kid? How about you?
Yep, once again, we have another organization that recruits essentially child soldiers. Hooray.
Same here.
Ooh,
My dad had been part of
God.
the academy his whole life, so I kind of grew up here.
He passed not too long ago, right?
It's been a couple of years.
I looked it up on your profile. I mean, I gathered some intel on you. I'm a spy.
No,
You two were close, huh?
Okay,
the cloak.
I've returned. What
Yes, yes.
hijinks have Aaron like and Nick and
We're on day 45 now.
Day 45? What?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
went from like what, day 18, day like 18, 17 to
Then
like
27.
day 27 to 45.
Wait,
Yeah, and we've only just now got to the tell me about yourself stage.
Yeah.
shouldn't
Not
that have...
It should, yes, you're right. And also, apparently, Aaron Declan here has like background knowledge of Atlas's father, which I guess means that Atlas probably has like a spy profile or something from the other organization. So, yeah, I guess he did. Oh, well, actually, yeah, to be fair, he did his research before because he heard about all the rumors and stuff. So, plenty of time to, as Sun Tzu says, know your enemy and to know yourself. You need not fear the result of 100 battles.
He was like my best friend. It was really hard on me and my mom when he... But it's fine. I'm fine. My mom's apparently fine.
And that's, well, Aiden, what do we say in this situation?
When someone says they're fine, they're not all. They're not fine.
Indeed.
Played
I've trained you
Angel
well.
Clip or
Fine.
was it in the Mutant Girl as well?
I think it was, yes.
I think it was in the Mutant Girl. It was definitely in Fallen Angels. I don't know where else we put it in a script.
Yeah, I think at one point, Julius calls Raina out for saying it, and then at a different stage, Raina starts going, "Oh, it's fine. I'm okay," and tries to like correct herself. I don't know if anyone picked up on that.
You know, it's alright not to be fine if you aren't fine.
Like,
that is.
ironically, Jacob, for Monster Compendium, I have Sue ask Ulrich if he's fine, and Ulrich just says, "Is that a rhetorical question?"
Perfect. See, only the best gacha shows address that point.
I'm fine. Anyways,
She's still saying.
how about you? Did your parents get you
It gets less convincing with every passing reaffirmation.
into all this?
It's something like that. Actually, both my parents were killed a little over a decade ago.
Killed? Killed, as in...
Murdered.
Yeah, thank you for clarifying that. We're not 5 years old. We know what that means.
And I was right there when it happened. I'll never forget the look on my...
Oh my goodness, he's Batman. He's actually Batman.
Oh, this is so sad.
We were coming back from the movie,
Where's Rachel?
and we went to the crime alley, and
The
then
movie The
Joe,
Mask of Zorro, yeah.
Oh god.
This is
and
so
then Joe
sad.
Chill shot my parents, and my mom's pearls went on the floor.
This is so sad for totally not traitor Aaron Lycan.
Honestly, he could be making this up just remembering that he used to read Batman comics. Like, I wouldn't be shocked.
No, wait, wait, you know what'd be funny? If we, had in a script someone being like, "Oh, yeah, I get it. I mean, my parents were killed in front of me." It's like, "Oh, wait a minute. No, they weren't killed in front of me. I was never, I was actually an orphan. I was just reading a Batman comic recently, and, I was thinking about that, so...
This is where I watched my parents die, Parappa. This is where you watched your parents die, Batman. Right in this spot, my parents were shot. Right in this spot, your parents were shot.
Oh my god. Why?
Rapper into this.
I don't know, someone else did. I didn't make that video.
My mom's face. She hid me. Told me to crawl in the space between our couches and not to come out.
Oh my goodness. How old were you?
6.
Oh my goodness.
so sorry.
Oh my
6 years old.
goodness.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Wait. So he was 6 years old, but he's been training as a spy since he was a kid. Does that mean that he was signed up to an academy before the age of 6, or he, at age 6, decided
after,
to
I
volunteer himself for the program, and they just accepted it?
Old and orphaned. You can't imagine what
To
that's
be
like.
honest,
I'll never
this
forget what
doesn't seem
happened.
like the first time they've accepted orphans into spy academies.
No, I mean, technically, that is James Bond's backstory.
Although here's the thing, when it comes to orphans, I mean, orphans would be probably the best spies because they don't have many attachments.
Actually, that is a quote from Skyfall. Orphans make the best agents.
Wait, really?
I fall
Yeah.
when you crumble.
Here at Evil Academy, we have a power grid that runs on 100% orphan souls.
Wow, who founded this school? Technoblade?
I'll never forget
Oh
those
my god,
bastards' faces.
imagine.
I promised myself in the months that followed that I would get my revenge. I would make them suffer like they made me suffer.
You can't think like that. You have
Why?
to be better than that.
Actually, sounds more
No, I don't want to be
sounds more like
better
Robin
than them. They killed him. I don't want to be better than crap.
You know what? I take it back. He sounds more like Robin now.
What they did was despicable, but you'll be just as despicable if you stoop to
No.
their level.
Okay, no. Let's talk about this. This whole idea of you're going to their level, lies. Me stopping bad people doesn't make me a bad person. That makes me means I'm stopping them. I'm not on their level. I am stopping the bad people and ending their reign of terror. Okay. I am not equivalent to the bad people because I stopped the bad people. That's like being like, oh, if you, I don't know, yeah. Anyways, I'm just listen, okay. This is BS bad people use to be like, you can't kill me. I'm not. You're gonna be like me. No, that's a lie because I don't kill innocent people.
but I don't have to save you.
Well, that you know what? I mean, that's
Batman, why are you here?
Batman is so weird. It's like Batman never does that. Batman should do that. I mean, he's not killing them. He's just not having to save them, especially from themselves. God, there was a Flash season. It was like season 8. It was season 8. So basically, the Reverse Flash messed with time and then was going to be erased from time. And then he came to Barry being like, Barry, please save me. And then Barry was like, I don't want to save you. Why should I save you? And then Joe was like, oh, Barry, he came to you. You have to save him. It's like, Joe, he's murdered multiple people we care about, and he killed you in a timeline that got erased. What do you mean? What do you mean he should be saved? It's just like, okay. Like seriously? Are we seriously doing like the moral high ground? Like, no, he's just dealing with consequences that he caused. This was just what he'd caused. Anyways, moral of the story, that's BS. Don't use that logic. That's stupid. Unless he's gonna go as far as torturing them, and he's gonna start hurting innocent people to track down these people. If he does that, then you could argue.
Oh, so it's like
getting
the
to
end
the
justify
area.
the means. Okay.
Yeah, unless it's that. Like, if he just kills the people who killed his parents, that's not making him just as bad because his parents were presumably innocent people. Therefore, killing not innocent people isn't equivalent to killing innocent people who
Plot
were
twist: the
asking for it.
plot twist: the parents weren't innocent people, and it was actually the director during his younger days as a field agent, and also Atlas's father, who was closer than brothers to him before, and therefore this whole mole hunt was elaborate ruse, and he volunteered himself for the project so he could tear down the system from within and waste 45 days of everyone's time. It was a plan.
I feel like that'd be way too complicated for this kind of creator.
That's like
creator's story.
Base level complication for a spy film, honestly.
Yeah, but I don't have much faith in this creator.
I mean, me either, but it'd be cool though.
It would be cool, but I don't have much faith in them.
I was just gonna say that there was a huge debate whether or not Batman should start killing the bad guys or not, just because.
Start? What do it mean, start?
You guys remember?
Does the name Tim Burton ring a bell?
Well, in most Batman incarnations, he refused to kill. Which, to be fair, Batman not killing is more because he's just mentally unstable. Like, it's more like
oh,
if
sure,
he
it's his mental instability that holds him back. Of course.
No, he knows if he kills, he'll never stop. Because he's mentally unstable.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's just why I hate when they apply the whole killing logic to everyone in DC or every superhero. It's like, no, that's just technically a Batman thing because Batman's literally meant to be unstable. That's his whole thing. He's not really known to be the most stable, most put together superhero. I'm just saying. But,
Excuse me, princess. Sorry, Niall. Not. Bond said, also Niall looking like he's pointing at Niall face. Guys, I need a break. So, and Niall likes to say princess to me, so it's just like, well, excuse me, princess.
You know what? Someone should say, well, excuse me, princess to Niles.
Someone should say that in the Zelda project.
Oh, we actually did joke about that. Like, I did. Like, I was checking over the script.
Oh, come on.
What, you know, and I was like, and I made a joke about, well, excuse me, princess, and it never got in the script. I was
Come
sad
on.
about that, but it would have been
Come
funny
on.
to include that line in the Zelda project somewhere.
It would have been funny. Definitely.
And maybe in the next part of the Zelda project, right, KW? Right?
You've got two people barreling down at you right now. It's like, it's better be in there.
Anyways, let's keep going.
Yeah, okay. Why are we always? I have no idea.
Oh, also, this is also wait, one real last thing. This is why in Fallen Angels I had Trevor looking for revenge not be shown as a bad thing. Like if it was any other medium or any other person doing it, there'd be Trevor, don't look for revenge. You would be just as bad as Lilith if you went to go kill Lilith. Like that's literally what would happen.
There you go. Some good old fashioned plot subversion.
Yeah, Adam was like, "Oh no, you could go get revenge. Please just be smart about it. That's all I ask."
It kind of reminds me for some reason of like one of the classic Uncle Iroh quotes where Zuko's like, "You're gonna tell me that she's my sister and I was supposed to be nice to her. No, I was actually going to say she was insane and she needs to go down."
Sorry, I'm back. I was checking the water filter.
Okay.
Don't tell me that. Don't give me that BS. Don't you dare. I've given up relationships,
He's like a cat.
friendships, my childhood.
Oh
sorry,
my
what?
god. Why'd you
What
give up
relationships and what friendships? Where did this come from? What most of your friendships and relationships in the Spy Academy you trained in?
Did he not try to make friends in the Spy Academy? Because he's like, no, I gotta keep training for the day I see my parents' killers.
I give up all of my friends from before Spy Academy. You know, people like
Jeremy.
Again, I don't know. I was like,
Yumi.
Give me a second. Yeah, he just like cites off. Yeah, Jeremy, Yumi, Ulrich, Odd, and Aelita, my best friends from childhood. Aren't those the characters from Code? Shush. he actually just grew up watching like a bunch of Cartoon Network, and that's why he's like, I don't even know it was on Cartoon Network. I have no idea.
I think it was actually.
Okay,
maybe.
Okay, fair enough. So that's weird. Yeah, for some reason. Okay. All right. Well, assuming it was, just watched like a bunch of like cartoon shows on a network, regardless of whichever one, and it happened to be while the Batman animated series running on there, or the many animated Batman series, and that was like also a combination. So everything is just like based on the shows that he was watching, or maybe he came back from watching one of the like, I guess. During his time, it would have been like one of the Christopher Nolan Batman films. Maybe that was the film he was watching before his parents died.
We went to go see the latest live-action Batman movie. We went and then I decided, hey, let's go and try it. Let's go in this alley next to the theater for fun because the Batman movie also featured an alley. Not forgetting what happened in the alley. We went in the alley, and then a man was there and shot my parents. He even put pearls on my mom's neck just to rip them off.
She wasn't even wearing pearls at the time.
I've turned into the very person I never wanted to become, but I know someday it will be worth it.
Dang.
Town, you're scaring me.
You are.
I'm sorry.
Jesus. Why you have to go that intense?
Hey, you know
Aaron
what?
Again, I didn't know you were such a freak.
Hey, look. On the plus side, that is definitely the best performance so far out of any of the voice cast.
I didn't mean to upset you. I just.
Oh
It's
wait,
okay.
so we went from like 11 to like a 4 chill, like a very chill 4.
Yeah, because he calmed down because he was scared.
Yeah, but no one calms down like
does.
that.
Think
Like,
about
dang,
this.
normally people take a deep breath, or it'd be like, oh dang. There's no way.
Yeah, that's the thing, Aiden. Yeah, that's the thing, Aiden. That gives slightly more credence to the fact that his backstory might be fake.
Oh,
Yeah.
probably.
I understand. But Declan,
I don't trust this man as far as I can throw him. And I can't throw very far. I'm very weak, so I don't trust him a lot.
Well, this
I
man's
could probably
this
punt this man
man's
like a-
pro- this
this man
man's
could
probably
probably punt
like
me like a football.
160 pounds. You know, he's probably got some muscle. It's probably really hard to throw him.
I repeat my
I-
statement.
ask
I
yourself.
bet he's got abs too. Delicious
Is
abs.
this what
No,
Of course I would say that.
bad joke.
your parents?
Okay.
Aiden, you should.
Hey, look, Ada, maybe he can throw you with his powerful arms or something.
Ooh, yes, I like that.
I know you too. That's why I mentioned it.
He can throw me like those chairs in Gacha Life.
I don't. Yeah, that probably would not end too well.
Oh
you
yeah.
spend so much energy focusing on getting revenge?
Yeah, you suspend you focusing on the mole hunt.
Declan, you've got to understand that you're a great guy. You wrote.
Okay,
How
I don't
does
think
he-
I don't think he doesn't think he's a great guy. I just think he wants revenge.
Yeah,
man.
actually, yeah, he thinks he's a great guy. She, up until this conversation, didn't. So the one moment he shows humanity, immediate pivot. Like,
Not
if this had
even
been sometime in
humanity.
the
The
middle of
moment
the
he
45
shows
days.
like anger and rage and stuff like that, she's like, "You're a great guy. You are so kind and sensible." Like, man, I thought you hated him.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang,
Like, what even? Okay.
girl
Always to
can't
the
make up
top
her
of
mind.
your academy, in spite of the people who attacked your family. You're determined, you're fearless, you're ambitious. You can do so much to
I pieced that all together from one conversation I've had with you.
honor your family.
You really think so?
I know so. The guy I've been working with the last month can do anything he puts his mind to.
Except for catch the mole faster.
I just hope what he puts his mind to isn't something that could ruin him.
Oh
I've
yeah,
never heard you call
speaking
me
of
Dad-
romance derailing the plot,
Yeah.
Wait, what plot? What do you mean? There's
There
just
has-
a giant romance squiggly line over everything. I just see romance.
is
That's all I
now.
see.
There is now. The squiggly line is over something.
Declan before.
Whatever. Is it seriously all you took from my Be the Better Man speech?
That's what stood out to me. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
don't
I'm not even going to
don't-
bother
don't-
trying to figure out if that panning shot makes the background as changed dimensions or not.
No, the background just is slowly. Oh my god!
No.
You have okay. No wait. Okay. You have one
No.
one conversation where you guys really connect and stuff, and now it's
In
like
45
I
days.
love you. I love you so much. More, 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 more. Seriously? No,
Don't worry.
seriously. One conversation. God.
Don't worry, Aiden.
Half my shows could be so easy if romance. All they need is one conversation where they connect. Then all of a sudden they can just be kissing. Hey,
Aiden,
Okay.
don't worry, because at the angle that they're about to turn in right now, if they continue the way that they are, they're going to headbutt each other.
to which case,
Almost.
Oh, you were close. You were close, Jacob. That was a point
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
before we move on, Jacob, I'm gonna go to the swear website.
Oh, no.
101 great cuss word alternatives.
yes.
And you want to know what I say to this?
Go on.
This is bogus. This is phony. Oh my dear.
Oh
Crazy
my
Christmas.
dear. Oh my dear. Oh my dear.
What?
Oh yeah. Aiden, you want a link to the website?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Give me this website. It's important.
Romance has derailed the plot horribly. The plot has been marred by all of the coconuts that's just falling on it right now. Son of a bucket.
You know, I haven't seen something
God.
like that. I haven't seen romance derail the plot this badly and this quickly since Beauty is Pain. And that was the episode that I literally called Beauty is Pain is a wasted opportunity. So you can imagine.
This is poo.
Is that
God.
really on the site?
Yes, this is poo.
It's like as Bond said,
This is a whole thing.
poppycock, baloney, humbug, whatever.
This is a whole thing of snickerdoodles for crying out
Oh my God.
loud.
Spe-
Yeah.
Fiddlesticks! I could have wrote something a lot better.
Speaking of Snickerdoodle,
Son of a gun! Why is this here?
Speaking of Snickerdoodle, the creator for giving these two one heartfelt conversation. Now kiss, which makes
Holy
me think,
cow!
makes me think
Jeez,
that Kawaii-chan
why?
wrote this.
Jeez Louise.
Just-
Dang nubbit.
I'm just jerk water,
Aiden,
dillweed.
Aiden, word of advice: don't use them all up in one single
Nah,
bit.
I just
We've
wanna
got
use
half a
some
video left to do.
True. I'll save it. Oh
It
wait,
has to
it's
be
an
a lot.
Amber Alert.
Let's go.
It's an Amber Alert. Oh my god, there's a title.
Yeah.
We have to save them.
Which, by the way,
hated that
worst-
noise.
By the way, worst possible notification for a spy to have, like worst possible sound. For
Imagine
to
like
have
the
as a
person walks right
ringtone.
next to them, like walked right past them, then your phone just goes on like beep! Like
Yeah, like on a covert mission. Yeah, that's gotta be what gives you away.
Go!
This is all a bunch of banana shenanigans.
There they are.
We have to get both.
Wait,
I
is
hope
it
that-
daytime
they are.
now? I thought it
really
was
hope that
sunset.
Yeah, it was sunset. You're right.
I guess it's middle of the day now. Oops.
Apparently, maybe there was sunrise before, and this is now the middle of the day because they've been trailing this person for a while. That's why they're in the bushes at this point, with houses slightly behind them. They're at the edge of the city.
Both of them. We can't let the messenger slip away.
Once we have them, where would we go?
The director's office, of course.
Think this
That's that smirk of as soon as you said the director's
would
office.
work?
Is that a tranquilizing gun? Where'd you get that from?
Oh yeah, we have to clarify it's a tranquilizing gun because you can't say it's an actual gun.
Hey, I mean, not gonna lie. One of my regrets is in the Mutant Girl season 2 finale, not
Like-
clarifying that Empress was holding a tranquilizer gun.
Like,
We
well,
could, if you want, we can retroactively.
Like I
change that line.
like, I put the sound effect in to make sure that it wasn't like an actual shot, but you know.
Boom! Just like
I tried.
Like,
I didn't have
dang.
enough time. I didn't have enough time to, animate the darts because I was already 10 days behind schedule.
I'm one of those guards before they send us out. They're not really the brightest.
Also, I have no idea what the Mimi dead body template is. I'm sorry, but apparently it's a custom pose on Gacha Life 2. In case someone was wondering.
Never mind that. This is perfect. Can you get the shot if I run out and distract them?
Well, yeah. But don't you dare!
Why can't you
Too
get
late,
the
time's
shot
of
when
the
you're in the
essence.
bushes?
That's a very good question.
You're
I
in
mean,
the bushes. They don't see you. Probably. Why
yeah.
not take the
Like,
shot now?
Are they moving right now just to distract them to keep them in one place? Because we can't see what they're doing, so the implication is they're stationary right now.
They're
Don't miss.
stationary talking.
Runner!
Oh, she
get back
wasn't
here!
running. She was gliding.
Yep, her name's Runner, and she continues the trend of sliding people.
She glides.
Also,
Oh, they
wow.
were just standing. They were just standing. It
Yeah. Also, did you notice in the flash transition that the bushes faded first, and the fence that was behind, that is the same fence that is here right now, was still on screen for an extra frame? Hooray!
Oh, boys! Over here!
I'm sorry.
What?
How?
What is this plan? This plan is stupid. Oh, boys, you didn't see me before. Come over here and fight me. Like, wait, what?
Also, like, unless they know who she is, why would they be taunted by that? Just
Yeah,
a
like,
random
why would
stranger
you-
going over here.
Oh my god, is that a random woman sitting over here and taunting me? Come here, I'm gonna get you. Like, dang.
Exactly. What?
I'm over here! No, I'm over here! Wow!
It's gonna keep running through them,
This
like,
is,
always
you're
to the
running
middle
through
of
them. What do you mean? This is so bad.
This is where I would have subtly changed the layering, like switch them around a couple of times. Like with keyframing, that's a bit difficult to do, admittedly, but I don't know. I feel like if you just have like an extra one, where you can like more like I don't know, switch them around so she's not like walking through the middle point every single time, might be a little bit better. Or just have her jump over them or something, just not having to cross through their open arms
she
every
gets hit by the
time.
tranquilizer dart instead of them.
I mean, potentially, yeah.
Oh, you
That's what
guys
I
are
want.
as slow as paint is drying.
Runner!
Oh my
Wow, really?
god, this is such a dumb plan. Oh,
So
sounded like
hold
an
on.
actual
So
gun. It sounded like an actual gun.
so let me get
Jesus.
this. So let me get this straight. One of my biggest regrets is only having a sound effect clarify that the gun was a tranquilizer, and yet an actual thing with tranquilizer darts makes an actual gun sound. Oh my goodness! You know what? I feel better now. I feel better about my choices. Yeah.
In the neck as usual.
Took you long
There.
enough, Bara.
Runner, don't you ever do anything like that again.
Yeah,
Who
that was
knows
a
what they
stupid
could've pulled?
idea. That was a dumb plan. Why would you do that?
Hmm.
Okay. But Declan, we
I guess because she's a renegade, and that's the whole title. But yeah, no.
did it.
Yeah,
Renegade.
we did.
Like, she's a renegade,
We did
but she's
it.
also
We did it. Yeah,
an idiot.
we did it, Loey Themos. We did it.
Okay, here's
Oh,
the thing.
God,
If you're
not
gonna be a renegade, the least you can do is be smart. Like that's the bare minimum, okay?
Yeah,
It's
pretty much.
okay, Aiden. It's okay. It's okay, Aiden. Deep breaths.
I'm about to murder this girl over here. Like she is dumb and frustrating. Also, this guy is also kind of frustrating, but the girl's mostly frustrating.
I had a bad plan and it somehow worked. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Diego is where it's at. I have not seen enough of. I will say I haven't seen a single episode of Go Diego Go. Honestly.
We actually did it. Yeah.
All right, Shrimpy, let's get him to the director's office.
Right. You're right. Quickly. I'm so ready for this to be over.
So am I, but for different reasons.
Amazing work, agents.
Thanks, director.
Who is
We've
the
already
mole?
moved them to a top secret.
Well, I guess the moles. Well, I mean, two of the moles at the very least were random hooded figures who could be complete strangers to us because we've barely seen any other people in this show.
Okay. So, to everyone writing a story about a mole being in an organization, here's one thing you don't do. Don't have them be randos that you've never seen or met. Like earlier in the story, I said, oh, what if it's a shy girl or something like that? Because normally in mole stories, it's a named character who has had lines or maybe a brief
Otherwise, there's no
appearance.
surprise.
Yeah, but even the brief appearance, what's so surprising? It's background character 56. Oh my god! Like listen.
Can you imagine?
Okay?
Can you imagine if, like there's a whole solid JJ video about like a Scooby Doo sketch where it just happened to be a random person who they didn't know. It's like, oh no, to unmask the villain. Who's this guy? Hey, I'm Paul. Who are you?
Like, listen, okay, if you're gonna have a mystery about who the mole is, you gotta introduce the suspects, even if when you're introducing characters you don't know they're meant to be suspects. Retroactively, people could look at the story and be like, oh, now there's actually suspects because we don't know which one of these named and voiced characters is actually the mole. No one just does, yeah, the mole's just going to be random people that we've never seen up to this point. They're masked and hooded, so we don't even know what they look like.
The only possibility would have the only other two characters in this are Quinn and Nessa, but those two did not look like Quinn and Nessa in disguise, so
They were
think
both
so.
guys, I'm pretty sure. So
well, there you go. Unless Quinn and Nessa were like wearing masks the whole time, it's like a mission. There's like an IMF mission where they
they cut
change
their
the
hair
voices.
short and they're like wearing baggy clothing so no one could tell them.
Okay.
No.
Actually,
No,
I
Quinn
have-
and Nessa were the disguise.
Oh.
They use voice modulators.
Oh,
and the
wait, dang.
I have a good example for this.
Yeah.
Since there are four of us sitting in call, let's say that one of us is the mole. Or the imposter, if you will.
Of course.
That's pretty sus.
I follow you so far.
And Jacob and Aiden need to figure out between the four of us who the imposter is. Let's say, for instance, I am sus.
Very.
Uh-huh.
Totally.
This now brings out the point that they had 0 times there where they investigated any suspects directly. But yes, continue.
They didn't investigate any suspects, so you or Aiden could literally point at KW and say, hey, this person is obviously sus.
What? Me?
Maybe it's KW.
I didn't do
But
anything.
no,
See,
It's
Ghosty,
and
the real comparison.
no.
The real comparison would be if I just suddenly said it was Bon. Like, yeah, because it'd be a random person who has not been introduced into the dynamic yet. So saying it's Bon would be even worse in this case. It did that.
Yeah,
that kind of
but
thing only
what
works
I'm
in
saying
Aphno's
is-
VidCon panel, because actually the twist that it would have been Aphno who drowned down in the sink actually would kind of worked. But oh well. Most situations, it ends up like this.
Yeah, but it would make more sense if it was, you know, me, KW, or Aiden.
Yes. But, you
Or
know,
Jacob.
I
they
get
didn't...
Maybe Jacob was
I get
sus.
to see an
Also,
Agatha
you're
Christie
doesn't
story
know how to
there.
write mystery.
Yes! Hashtag Niall is sus, let's go.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, I get that one too. Good grief. But yeah, I
yeah,
need a single Agatha Christie story or Sir Arthur Conan Doyle or anything where the suspect, where the culprit is not introduced before being revealed.
Or they're introduced right before they're revealed. Like you're just a random person, or just a random businessman standing in the back of the room, and then it's like, I know who it is. Points at that businessman. It's him.
I
It's
don't-
like,
for instance, I still think the sussy imposter here is Aaron Lycan. Look at his smugness.
That's very true. Yeah, smugness combined with Morwenna's signature pose does not mix. Yeah. So but yeah, like I don't know if people have like read or seen any Agatha Christie stuff. But the way that she tends to end her stories is by like having all the suspects gather and the detective reveals every piece of information to everyone and then like goes through bit by bit the things that have been observed and unravels all of the twists and turns, usually sometimes solving a secondary case at the same time that end up being connected to the first but was actually a red herring, and then eventually reveals before everyone who the culprit is. I'm just like imagining if they gather all the suspects in one room, and before the detective starts doing anything, someone just goes like, "Hey, can I sit in, please?" It's like, yes, of course. Take a seat over there. And you are? Hi, I'm Paul. Okay, well, nice to meet you, Paul. We'll continue. And then it turns out to be Paul in the whole time. Like, no. Unsatisfying.
Facility. Once the mole and his accomplice come
Also, who is that guy behind them? I don't remember him.
through, we'll find out once and for all who's behind this, what they had hoped to accomplish, and what other plans are in the works.
Did
I'm
Gusta
glad
grow
we
a
could be of
mustache?
service, Director.
Atlas, I'm truly proud of you. You've blossomed into the wonderful agent your dad had always hoped you'd become.
After one mission, that's definitely the outlier in this situation, not like the 5 failed attempts.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Barra, I'll be sure to inform those at the Brother Academy of your achievements.
Appreciate it, sir.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, no, just the bomb was supposed to go off. Bomb?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
You just...
I detect with my ears a sound effect that I also partake in.
Is he going to say that he was the mole, but he's had a change of heart now, and he's going to reveal that because, of course, it was it was Atlas's love in the one conversation, and that made him sway towards the side of good.
it was
Seem a
Agatha
little-
all along.
Agatha spared this story, thank goodness.
off.
Listen, Atlas, maybe we should leave.
Leave.
What?
do you want
Oh
about?
my god!
Uh-oh.
I was kidding, but fine. Oh, wait, no, I guess it wasn't. It wasn't.
Oh, wait, there's 2 of her! Oh my god, of course.
Oh, okay. The scar disappeared and reappeared for some reason. Another one.
No! William!
Like,
Oh, the
imagine
scar's
that.
gone again.
It's also gone.
The
Like,
scar ain't
imagine that.
existent.
I'm trying to enjoy the fact there's like actual fight choreography in a Gacha life video, which is extremely rare. But yeah, the scar's too distracting.
Albeit it's just bumping characters up against each other. It's still sort of choreography.
Yeah.
It's not great,
Like,
but it is.
I'd imagine that, like, I release Monster Compendium, Ulrich steps into a room. Oh no, his scar is gone. It's back now. It's gone again.
I thought you were going to say if you made all the fighting sequences like that, where it's just like, prepare to be captured, monster.
What? Why did my eyeball suddenly come back?
I
And it's gone again.
Oh my god, no.
and meanwhile in the corner you hear us fighting.
Torture! Oh, ah.
I knew it. Okay, I knew it. Wait, pause.
What?
So, you know the main character. Does her voice
Yeah.
sound familiar?
Well, I mean, kind of, but she kind of just vaguely sounds like Nova.
No, think about it. You mentioned a certain series earlier.
Oh, I mentioned Millie, yes, because of
Yeah, no, I've been hearing it this whole time. I'm like, what is that? So I literally went to the original video, went to descriptions, then went to the linked Twitter, and then bam! Like she mentioned, oh, a pleasure to voice the pink-haired devil Millie. Just like bam, so
Okay.
she is Millie's VA. I knew it.
Oh my
I mean,
god, that's
that's-
crazy.
I mean that's a cool connection and all. You just happen to pick the worst moment possible to say that because like this character
Oh yeah, hey, look, it's
unveiling
the
the
pink-haired
mask.
devil.
No, I'm saying that like the character unveiling the mask and the mask and like had it in close up, and then you said I knew it as if we've seen this person before even once.
Yeah, no, not
I
that.
don't recognize this character from
Also,
last
why
time.
is her okay? Also, this is just a character design thing. If her hair is red, why is her bow red? Her bow, in my opinion, should be like orange or yellow or something that's actually on her outfit because making it that lighter red looks weird because it's like the bow's a part of her hair.
And you are right about that, but I think they can't do that because
Yes, they can.
No.
They would change the bow color. Morwenna had the same bow in Gacha Life. And
Yeah.
Morwenna's bow was yellow and her hair was brown. So yes, you can do
Morwenna had
that.
the same bow and
Me-
eyes and also long hair, so I'm very distracted by this
Okay,
character right
me-
now.
Okay, I thought was a bow that's only on a ponytail where you cannot change the bow colors because it has to match like the hair color. So that's
No,
what I
it
mean.
doesn't. Morwenna had a yellow bow and brown hair. In Gacha
Yeah,
Why
Life.
would you?
I think
Why would-
the bow in that instance would become like the sub hair as far as like the color
Okay.
selection.
No, it
would go.
wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Because then
Okay.
Morwenna's sub hair would become yellow as well. Like her
Like,
hair
I
would
have
go
a
from brown to
question.
yellow, which that wasn't the case in Gacha Life.
I have a massive question.
Yes.
Why would you dress your antagonists in autumn colors?
Maybe those are the school colors.
because they represent the fall of society.
Oh my god. That's
Da-da-da,
good.
da-da-da.
You won't get
Fracking
away with
hate
it.
you.
Ooh, sweetie. We already have. Good work, kid.
Declan, what does she mean?
Oh wow, what a shock! He was a mole the whole time. Who'd have guessed?
Good work.
Yeah, the new student who was recently introduced.
Literally.
Wow.
From a rival like
Like-
institution.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed?
Mm.
Eat slugs. Literally me.
This is terrible mystery writing. Like this mystery writing is like from a 5-year-old.
Listen,
Ugh.
I predicted that Aaron Lycan was a villain from the beginning.
Yes,
and
you did. I think we all did, but you mostly said it out loud.
No, here's what's gonna happen. So she's
gonna
gonna
have a
be
change of heart.
captured. He's gonna have a change of heart. He's
Yeah, I
gonna
already
break her
said
out,
that.
and then he's gonna be like, "Hey
I already-
guys, you can't
I
do
already
this."
made that
And then it's gonna
prediction.
turn out that this academy actually killed his parents to get him to join their academy
I
eventually.
said that
So
already.
he'd be a
I'm
spy.
saying right now, I
and-
said this
yeah.
before.
Well, I'm just reaffirming how predictable it is. Like I didn't hear
Okay.
that, and I'm able to guess exactly how this is gonna go down.
Right.
I mean, granted, I have a good eye for narratives, but still, it's like, geez,
Mhm.
like
I will say, the story being somewhat predictable isn't a bad thing, but this is
The
supposed to
writing's
be
there,
a
yeah.
mystery.
the emphasis on the
mystery-
word "somewhat" in that sentence. The only like story that has been like incredibly predictable that I have enjoyed fully the way that it was intended to, despite by knowing everything that was going to happen, was Encanto. Like that film was so obvious in where the direction it was going but they still pulled it off.
But here's the thing.
This is no Encanto.
I think a story could be a story, even if it is predictable, it can still be good if the writing is good. But most of the time, when a story is predictable, it also has terrible writing, and that's why it's predictable.
Yeah, it goes in.
Or
it
the
goes in
story
tandem.
derives way too much from an archetype, you know, and it doesn't subvert any of that archetypes. Not that I'm saying each story has to subvert a lot, because I feel like sometimes you get personally caught up with subverting stuff like, oh no, but this story got to subvert everything. Like, no, I don't think a story got to subvert a lot of stuff, but a story can do that, but not that it has to.
Oh yeah, only
but
when, like it actually shows an improvement.
Yeah.
Or I'm trolling the audience, or both, preferably both.
Well, like, I don't know. I just feel like if the writing was amazing, then I would be like, okay, it's extremely predictable, but you know what? I'll let it pass because I think the story is really good. But the story is trash, so no. The story in this case is trash, so no.
It's trash. It's bad. It sucks because of the writing.
It's like the script was written in ChatGPT.
Except this was done in 2019, but yeah.
Yes.
Well, thanks everyone for watching this review. Please leave a like or dislike
because your opinion matters. Oh my god. Until next time, drugs. Bye.
Oh my goodness. You know, at some point, I'm just gonna have to do like an experiment, like within like I pick a video, and then just like watch the first scene of it or something, and then like as soon as all the characters introduced, I just like then end up going like predicting as much as possible, and like just tick off a box of everything. And that's gonna be like
you just make a Google Doc of all the things that you were predicting, and then it's like, okay, the video's over. What did I get right? Oh, what's that? 95% of the list is checked off.
It'll probably be like 50, but yeah, something like that. Time to watch the new Walking. Not yet. Not yet. Ah. Why was she let go? Why was she not restrained? She was like just on the floor.
Yeah, I don't know. The girl got anger, I guess. So she just like was just like, let me go. It's like go punch this red-haired girl's.
This scene. Also, I hate this scene because the guy who had her and that I guess she assumably broke off. He's still in that same like capture position. Nothing's changed. And it frustrates me because I guess they thought, oh, just shadowy figures hiding this person, so it should be fine. I don't need to, change the scene.
They think it's a mystery. I think that's why he's in shadow still.
By the way, if that irks you, KW, then I look forward to when you finally get around to reviewing Running with You.
Like I gotta say.
Oh yes.
Like we can tell by the silhouette of the earrings that it's already
yeah.
I'm talking about the capture guy. Like you could tell he's in the same position.
Oh, the guy who's holding her back.
Yeah, who was holding her before, but then also let go because she was just on the floor, and he's just seems to have been frozen in place. Yes, that
he's
one.
just like in the hugging position.
Oh look! Oh no! Now Declan moves forward to cover his arms, even though lowering them would be way easier. Why? Did he just tilt? Anyway, whatever.
Yes, he did just tilt. Clearly.
Oh my! Yes, we knew it was Declan.
Okay.
Oh, she went and grabbed the dictionary.
I'll take her with.
Of course, yes.
I got it from here. Don't worry.
Oh look, her earpiece died, but for real this time.
I got it.
And yes, she just dabbed.
She hit the dab.
Lord knows there were enough haters in the room.
Oh, look, her face is entering the exact same spots as every other Gacha show.
And speaking of the exact same spot, this was the opening scene, in case anyone forgot what part one was like.
We love the realistic rope, by the way.
Honestly, yeah, we do. Where did you find that rope? Please, please travel back in time to 2020 and tell me where you found that rope.
Yeah, Jacob needed a rope.
I did. I mean, granted, now I can actually find a different rope and just either use fire alpaca or masking, instead of having to try and find something that would vaguely not chroma key itself out with the white background. But yeah, hindsight is literally 2020 in this case.
They're gliding! Why are you gliding? You've shown the ability to use animated poses. Why are you gliding?
I still have that question from part 1. Yeah.
Wipe that look off your face, girl.
Also, we didn't get like the sparking of the light bulb from before, because that was supposed to be how she woke up.
What?
Oh, no.
Haven't had
Bond
enough?
talked in
I
French.
ought
I'll
to.
copy and paste that.
Yeah. Haven't had enough of what? She didn't do anything.
That's enough. Chief will be here any minute, and I don't think he wants to try and carry a conversation with someone knocked senseless.
Whatever. Have it your way then. But once Chief is
I mean, have it the Chief's way.
done with her, she's mine.
Well, also, just thinking about the guy's scars, why are they like the reddish pink? Like, I know that's meant, like, shouldn't they be closer to his skin tone because they're like a literal scar on his eye versus like he just got the wounds?
Depends how fresh they are, because we don't know.
I
This is what Bond said in
I think the
French.
interpretation is that they're meant to be like a long-term scar, which long-term scars aren't red. I mean, I literally have a scar on my wrist, and it's like my skin color, so you know, it just looks slightly
Like,
off my
it,
off color than my rest of my skin.
It also matters like how deep the wound is and how it's healing.
I guess, but
Because there are scars close to scar tissue, like eyeballs are extremely sensitive to that don't quite heal as quickly.
you know what would have? Well, you know what? I'm surprised they didn't put on this character
What?
AI patch.
God.
No, I'm surprised. I'm surprised too, but I'm also relieved. And unfortunately, they have right now succumbed to one of the errors that comes up based on how Gacha works on a technical level. I mentioned this in my very first Gacha review, so sorry to bring up Tane the Bad Boy again, KW. But yeah, in that show, I think it was is Andrew who was given a black eye in that, but then as soon as he turned around, it then like switched. And that's because of the way that Gacha handles things. It just mirrors the character, but it doesn't account for the fact that any accessory that is put on like one side of the face should stay on that side and not be also mirrored over. That's just one of its like flaws based on as an application.
Unless you're like me and you painstakingly go through all of your accessories and switch which side of the head they're on.
Yeah, or you're like me and acknowledge that fact and don't actually turn the character's head when they have a black eye on purpose, so you have to deal with that situation.
I deal with it all the time because I'm a crazy perfectionist.
That is fair. I don't deal with it too often because there aren't that many fight scenes in the music girl. And the ones that there were at the time, this was season 1, bear in mind, so I just censored the fight scene with the old like
okay, but
YouTube videos taking down
but when
YouTube
we get
thing.
to that remake, can we actually make a fight?
Yeah,
scene?
obviously. Yeah, we can do it then.
Yeah, I want to make a fight. Either
Okay,
I
to
want
be
to make
fair,
a fight scene or you make one.
Aiden, the real reason I didn't do it then is because you see what Gacha.
Yeah,
live
it would have
fight
looked
looked like.
bad.
Yes, so I decided to do one of the few fourth wall jokes in the Butterverse and pull a YouTube video. But yes, absolutely. I mean, Gacha Club already was a huge improvement on the combat, like as a whole. Anyway, that's one thing that Comexry did get right in their video about the Gacha timeline. Like I said, once a blue moon, they do get it right. And so it's like I can only imagine that with custom poses in Gacha Life 2, we can be off to the races, yeah, by all means. Also, okay, so we've got comments we've got to catch up on. So KW's already put this in Google Translate, so doesn't matter if the stream is finished or not. The dab broke me. Ghosty and I live in the bag forever. There you go.
Wait a minute, Bon. You know Spanish?
No, that's French.
Oh.
Why would I need KW to Google Translate a Spanish sentence, Aiden?
Darn it, I can't know other languages. I was hoping someone else knew Spanish for a potential dub of Fallen Angels and Mutant Girl.
That's why you asked me to do it.
Yeah, but I wanted to find more VAs. Potential
okay.
VAs. Like, listen, if Bond knew Spanish, that would be amazing.
I see what you mean. Also, saying Aiden-kun does not make you speak Spanish, KW. I know what you're trying
No,
to do.
I was gonna say something.
Are you trying to speak Japanese?
Yes, KW speaks
Okay.
Japanese.
Yeah, well, I knew that. Yeah.
Waka desu.
I know I'm an idiot, but I don't know what this means.
That means you are in this context, right?
Okay,
Yes.
ego s pute. Wait, ego s. Wait, okay, wait. I just kind of woke up, so my brain's kind of still working. But it's ego mihi.
Is it like?
Oh God, my brain. Oh God,
Is it
my
like
brain.
it's like Stultissimo or something like that? I don't know.
Stultus. Oh God, my brain.
Where did you learn that
Oh,
from?
my
It was from an anime.
no,
Japanese
it was
is
Latin.
way
It was
different.
Latin. No, I'm saying Latin. I forget.
Latin.
Ego s puer stult.
Yeah, anime Japanese is so different. It's actually Latin the whole time. What a twist!
My God. God, my brain's tired. Okay, let's just keep going, please. I can't right now. Why is my brain not working?
Bond, don't give him ideas. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, French dub. I don't know French at all.
I mean,
maybe get Emily to do some voices in the French dub.
Oh, good grief.
She would rage. She's like, Aiden, I'm not speaking that language anymore. I quit the class.
When's the Pig Latin dub? Evene.
Oh my God, that actually be a funny April Fool's joke. The Pig Latin dub. Oh God! What?
Oh God! What's wrong with your face?
What are these eyes?
Well.
Scary.
If it is an Atlas runner.
I think he's supposed to be scary. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think he's meant to be scary.
Brother Academy.
What are those eyes?
So they're just acknowledging that this is the Brother Academy, and the director did not do any research on the academy that Declan came from, and just accepted the fact that, oh hey, we're getting a transfer student. Nice. I will look no further into this. Yeah, that guy deserves everything that came to him.
World, jeez.
Well then, no.
Apparently, the answer is not enough.
No time to waste with formalities. Atlas Runner, you're to tell me everything I wish to know. Do you understand?
No, your eyes are crazy.
Your eyes are me everything I wish to know.
Your eyes are scary. Stop looking at me.
Okay, so
close your eyes, Aina. Close your eyes. It's okay.
I actually really like this. Like the fact that the big boss is striking this much fear into you actually is a good thing.
I don't know if it's intentional though. Because it's when William changed the eyes to those weird looking eyes, like from Darren. Remember in the Mean Girl. When during Darren's introduction episode, when
I
William
remember
did
that
see
one. That's
it's
one of my other
those,
regrets is not specifying the kiss.
It's like those weird eyes that he pulled. It's like, ew. I don't think it's intentionally ugly. I just think the creator was like, oh, these are unique eyes. Yeah, they're unique. That doesn't mean they look good.
That is my exact sentiment for a lot of most of the eyes in Gacha, quite honestly. That's why I only use a select few. Because the other ones I just feel like they're either too cartoonish or creepy. There you go.
Meanwhile, there's me in the background trying to use a diverse selection of eyes.
I mean, we technically try to use a diverse section. We just don't use all of them because some eyes.
Oh yeah, no, admittedly, I try a lot more than I used to because most of the characters who are around from the season 1 days are either eyes 4 or eyes 3. I have since rectified this, but yeah.
I've been using Blink since Burp since the Fox Puppeteer.
He just came out of the womb with a full smile on his face, just stared at the doctors like, oh, look at her.
Or the consequences will be severe.
Yes, I too have seen Dolores Umbridge.
I don't like to repeat myself, so I'll say it only once more. Do you understand?
Okay. Also, another thing about this.
No, Hopeless has been.
Also, another thing I like about this character actually is that is how little he's moving, which is weird because normally I like a lot of like varied poses, but actually one of the things that we were taught in theater class is actually that the stiller that you are and the more deliberate you make your actions, the more power you seem to have in a scene. And that's what
I
we need
don't
for this
like
character.
him.
I do, quite honestly. Like, this is all
I
working
don't like
for me.
him.
I'd like to see like a bit more of him beforehand or something, but I mean, as an introduction, this works for me.
Yeah, that's the thing, Jacob. It works for me too. I can enjoy a character, but also hate the character at the same time.
That is fair.
Wow, it sounds like Ghosty is having a normal reaction to fear.
It certainly does.
Wait, that's possible?
Yes, because a normal reaction to fear is fear.
Eat dog shit.
I don't like.
It's so realistic.
See, look at that. Yes, a simple hand gesture, and people understand what he means. That's the amount of respect that he commands here.
You know, it's still in Gacha Club though. He could have like changed the hands could have changed him like pointing it to the sky or something. You know,
Yes,
or like
and
doing
if
a certain hand
yes, and
gesture.
if this were Gacha Life 2, he could possibly snap his fingers. Like, what's your point here?
No, I'm just I'm just acknowledging how cool it would have been.
Okay, fine. I
That's
wonder
cool.
if I still asleep yet. Let's go check. Hi, babe. Ugh, baby. No wonder he turned out to be evil.
His parents never loved him enough.
Mm-hmm.
And it appears you think this is one.
It's
Let's
okay.
nip that
My
thought
daddy
in the bud,
didn't love
shall
me
we?
either.
He's gonna get a nail gun on her face.
Oh, yeah, like that's like where her nose would be.
What? What?
Also, I respect the attempt to like having first time Gacha voice actors go through go through a torture scene. And I say first time Gacha voice actors because
But
I'm assuming this was the first
I
performance
don't
based on
like
how early it
torture
was.
scenes. I don't like torture scenes, so we gotta ignore the torture scenes. We
That's
just
not
skip
really
that.
a hot take. A lot of people don't enjoy them.
Yeah.
Like, Aiden, torture scenes are not. I'm not sure if you've got the memo, but torture scenes aren't really meant to be enjoyed, my man.
No, absolutely not.
You know, unless you're into that.
I was gonna say outside of.
I mean, okay, maybe the
AO3.
kidnapping part, but
No, I was not.
Oh my god.
You know what? Never
Yeah,
mind.
I mean, of course, the voice of Felix would say that and defend kidnapping scenes.
Well, who says I'm saying it from Felix's perspective? Jeez.
Well, you're not saying it from Raina's, certainly.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Fairly certain.
Oh, you don't understand.
I do. I invented the character.
Oh no, you don't understand what I. You know what? Whatever.
I
Everyone
do.
else will get it.
Also,
I also
by
got
the way, can I just point out this is the same person who had Mrs. Dysart wail on a man who was tied up in a scene? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of all
Well,
people.
listen. We love mental instability. I'm very mentally
And
unstable.
also the same one who wrote in a bunch of torture jokes, or asked me to write in torture jokes to a scene that then got butchered by the actor, but whatever.
Yeah, well, hey, when I remake that video one day, it will be better, probably.
Of course, yeah. I mean, honestly, next in
Can
line
we
to play that
move
role's
on,
probably BB,
please?
so yeah, it will definitely be better.
Yeah, I just was gonna say I am so glad they decided to move away from the torture scene because I was a little bit worried about that.
I mean, I feel like if they actually showed it, this video would have been actually deleted, unlike Comexley just falsely claiming it.
Right.
Atlas, are you awake?
Are you kidding me? Is
Are
that
you
what you?
awake?
Is that your
I've
question?
been
Like, hey,
tortured!
wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Hello. You doing okay? Also, I guess we.
Is that
I guess we
Is that a
confirmed.
rhetorical question?
I guess we confirmed, by the way, that shirt we thought was what might have possibly been blood in part 1 actually isn't, because he was wearing that beforehand.
Atlas.
But it would make sense if she was just maybe a little redder.
I like how the ropes actually shake like in the opposite direction. to justify it. Like this, it's because like physically, that's how they would move if someone was being shaken like this, and also that she's not attached to the chair. I mean, kudos on that effort alone based on Gacha life. Atlas, no. Hey, that is literally a joke for the Newton girl.
Are you awake? No.
It was more of like a, hey Marwick, are you asleep? Yes.
Oh no, you don't. Come on, runner. I don't have much
See?
time.
She literally took a nail gun to the face in her nose area. What do you mean? Oh, you're gonna be fine. It was a nail gun.
Yeah. Atlas over here feeling like this.
Look, if any...
That was the pose that Mon sent me before. I just wanted to segue. This is what it was based on. So no back-facing characters, but oh well.
The Family Guy death pose.
Honestly, we need the Yamcha death pose in Gacha. That's the one I want to see.
Yamcha death pose.
We'll be back any
We
minute.
could probably make the Yamcha death pose in GL2.
We could, yeah, custom poses, definitely.
Too bad we don't have GL2 on more.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm still bitter about that right now. I'm extremely bitter. It was supposed to come out yesterday, but it didn't because there's Google Play nonsense, and there's just, I want Gacha Life 2, okay? I've been waiting literal days.
I think Lumi is.
And years, technically. I've been waiting since the release of Gacha Club for Gacha Life 2 to have a new Gacha game to play with.
I'm sorry, what, were you not satisfied with Gacha
No,
Club?
I was satisfied with Gacha Club, but you know what I mean? Like, technically, I've been waiting for years for it because for a new Gacha game, especially the year after Gacha
Okay, but
Club.
that's like me saying that the moment that Gacha Life 2 comes out, it's like, wow, I sure hope Gacha Life 3 gets developed soon.
Exactly.
So are you jealous of this?
Hold on.
Yes. KW, I will find you and I will steal your phone and I will play that game and then I will give you back your phone at a later date when I have it on my phone. Got it?
Sounds good to me.
I don't think you want my phone because it has a lot of stuff that you don't want to say.
What can it have on there?
Stuff
K-
that...
KW, you're not in court, you're not in trial right now, you're not required
Do
to
you
answer that
plead the
question.
fifth? Do you plead the fifth?
I plead the fifth.
There we go.
Are you alright?
Do I look alright to you?
I
Just
took
get
a
lost.
nail gun to the face!
Listen, just tell him what he wants to know. Why are you
No!
doing this to yourself? Tell him
Actually,
everything. And all this-
technically, I would actually, to be honest, in this situation, I probably would, because like it's like when people are like, "Oh, if I was captured by a foreign government and they were threatened to torture me, you would keep your mouth shut as long as possible, right?" It's like, no, I would spill immediately. Excuse me, I don't care. Screw the government. I'm not being tortured for the government. That's on
Counter
them.
argument. Aiden, counter argument. Trained spy.
But torture, I don't feel like it. So I'm like, you know
trained
what?
spy.
If you're
That's one of the things that they actually do first of all is they train you to be able to resist torture.
What, by torturing you, being like, okay, I'm gonna slowly start cutting your fingers.
Which is also another reason why. I think what they do is increase your pain tolerance. But I could be wrong. Not like I've looked into this, for crying out loud.
They just torture you
God.
just so you can resist torture better.
Well, I feel like it's kind of the same principle that a vaccine works on.
What?
No,
Don't torture me to resist torture.
Don't sign up for
Vaccines
Spy
hurt
Academy.
No matter what. Vaccines hurt no matter what. Every time I get a vaccine,
What? I don't mean the pain of a vaccine. I mean the principle of why vaccines exist, to give you like an inactive or small version of a disease to build up your actual tolerance of the real thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they put in the actual disease, just like a tiny bit in it.
What do you think they were for?
I forget.
How do you
They're
forget?
They're not like typical medicine or something. They just develop an anti-flu every year.
Whoa! Did botches change their? Oh,
Oh yeah. So yeah, Bon also sent me another thing. Thank you for giving me that segue because Bon actually made himself and Imagine in Gacha Life 2.
Oh my god, look at them! Ah!
Thank you. I was waiting for a moment to like bring that up. That wasn't gonna derail the stream.
This will be over.
You know as well as I do that keeping my mouth shut is the only reason I'm still alive.
Atlas.
Does he know that as well as you do? Like, you haven't told him anything about yourself. He just heard rumors.
Seriously.
Like, if
you just have-
anything, untie her, pick her up, and leave.
Yeah, honestly. Well, I mean, I think he's still like on the side of the Brother Academy. What are they called? They weren't the Syndicate. They were the Succession. He's on the side of the Succession right now. But he does still care about her, and that's where the conflict for him is coming through.
Just tell him, please. You have to do this. If you do, I can at least speak with them and try to get him to, I don't know, let you join us?
You're lucky I can't move my legs, or I'd kick your ass right now. What,
Oh,
your boss
dang!
man thinks he can send you...
Also, hold on. Yes, you can move your legs. Like, look, your legs are completely fine.
And to try
I
and
think
convince me to
they
still...
torture her in the legs too, where it's like broken or something. Maybe, I don't know. That could be it.
Oh right, yeah. They nail gunned her ankles to the chair legs. Yeah.
My guts? Was he watching us all those weeks too? Oh, I bet. This is such a laugh. I should have known you had something to do with this.
Oh, don't beat yourself up. Yes, you should have known. It was obvious.
Atlas,
Don't even try it! I can't believe I trusted you. The whole time, you were the mole. Why, Declan? Why did you do this? What is it you're really wanting?
He honestly told you, but again, my theory still stands.
Both of my parents are part of the Succession. Part of its
Yeah.
founders, actually. I'm sure
Of
you know the
course.
story. All Academy agents do, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
They, along with other top agents, turned against the Academy and helped create something better, something stronger. Things went wrong, people got violent, both sides started killing. The last members the director got rid of? My parents.
Thank you very much, everyone. And the psychic strikes again.
Over a decade ago, I watched as precious William and his partner crash their way into my home and ruin my life. I vowed from that day on that I would finish my parents' legacy and take down the Academy.
I guess that also explains why their name is the Succession, because that didn't make too much
Hey,
sense.
what did I meet? But what did I miss? What did I meet? What did I miss?
Me being proven right.
His...
Oh, wait, what were you proven right of?
My theory is like every single plot twist of this conversation. So
Wow.
so remember when I said that, you know, his parents would have been part of the Succession because he was saying, oh, his parents were innocent. It's like, oh, unless they weren't innocent, it was actually the director and the father who were closer than brothers who actually, you know, tipped them off, and that's where the revenge plot came in. That's why he's the mole. Yeah, all of that was just confirmed like 5 seconds ago.
Oof.
Oh yeah, you also missed the GL2 flex. Yeah, whatever.
William's only partner
How dare
was
you,
my...
Vaughn? How dare you? Anyway.
What the director didn't anticipate was the fact that the handful of members were still working within the Academy were also working for the Succession. The director thought...
Wait, hold on. The handful? So isn't like every single staff member? Wow. I mean, I don't know if say this guy sucks the whole way through this video, but it really is coming to light right now.
They're getting a mole out of the thing.
Or several
that the
moles.
threat had ended with my parents.
He has a whole infestation of moles. He should get a different garden.
The chief was one of them. The Brother Academy was created as a facade to scout for more members while also keeping in constant contact with the Academy. Chief took me under his wing after the incident, and I've been training ever since.
Wow, once again, the chief being proven to be the best character despite only having one single scene.
Your parents founded the Succession?
They were some of the founding members, yes, that is what he said like 5 sentences ago.
William, his... partner. They're the ones who...
Yes.
I don't know what to say.
Interesting. She says his partner instead of my dad. Is she starting to pivot subtly in her dialogue?
I don't have many regrets on how I've
Or
chosen
maybe
to live
she
my life.
just doesn't want to expose that, you know, the partner that killed his family was her father.
But he knows about that. He called her a nepo baby in their first meeting. There's no point pretending.
Life, but I do regret this. You shouldn't have ever been brought here. My quarrel has nothing to do with you.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Actually, no. It kind of has a lot to do with her.
Actually, hold on. He actually brings up a fantastic point. What information are they actually trying to gather out of her right now? They infiltrated the academy. They took down the only member that wasn't on their side right now. They successfully avenged all the succession members who were who were killed by the ones who were still alive to remember that. What more do they need? What else are they looking for? This seems like they've won, honestly. She shouldn't even be here. He's completely right.
But that doesn't excuse what you've done. The succession had gone too far. They had went past trying to break away from the academy. They hurt hundreds of innocent people and weren't planning on stopping.
The question is why, and was that even real? Or was that just a narrative you've been sold?
Working with them? For them? It's not you. Surely this is
It
not...
is him. It's the real him. That's the problem.
It's not you, the you that I've known for 45 days and exchanged one honest conversation with that clearly wasn't even honest, because it was one conversation that could easily be fake. It's literally Batman's origin, for crying out
loud.
What your parents would have wanted for you.
I'll never know for sure, will I? Never mind all that. We have to get you out of here.
Okay, wait, also, by the way, pause.
Yes.
Please, do not bring up any story. Do not bring up the point of what your parents wanted, because who cares what someone else personally wanted for your life? I'm not talking from anything. Listen.
Okay.
But yes, anyways, yay.
You say your quarrel isn't with me.
It's not.
But with how many years you've been training for this, you know exactly who is in your home, don't you?
Yes, he just told you who it was.
You know who William's partner was.
Yes, he just told you who it was. Well, I mean, he didn't say who it was in here, but he knows who William's partner was because, again, the first scene you two shared together.
Jacob, calm down. We don't need to hear your Spanish. We don't want to hear your angry Spanish.
That wasn't Spanish. That was just.
You're getting close.
That was gremlin noise. Wait, what? Are you saying his gremlin noises are equal to Spanish? Jesus.
No.
Wow.
No. When he gets into the
understandable for Spanish. Okay.
I think my theory is that if you get to this angry part where you start making gremlin noises, you're gonna start getting even more angry and speaking a language that you are really good at. That's not
Jacob has control over his languages. Okay.
I was gonna say not everyone's Bon. Also, have you ever spoken Japanese when you're angry? Just out of
I am trying so hard right now not to say anything in Japanese.
Speaking of looking at this, this scene we have here, I have but one thing to say.
Yeah.
Golly gee, when the kitten whiskers is happening?
A very good question. Excellently put.
My quarrel
I
isn't with you.
Tell the creator of this to go eat slugs.
I would tell the creator of this to attend a scripting class. Yeah, you're still gonna headbutt her. That is not how you angle a kiss.
Yeah, oh my god! Wait. Why are you okay?
Yes.
Girl.
I've confessed to loving this girl who is right now strapped to a chair.
Okay.
Allow me to non-consensually kiss her right now.
Here's the thing. She's gonna kiss him back. And okay, girl, this guy betrayed you, your whole academy, and got you captured and tortured, and you're still willing to give him the benefit of the doubt and kiss him? Oh my god, girl, have some standards, please.
Counter argument. He's hot.
I don't
was
care
a
if
William
it-
scream. That was a William scream, and I know.
I'm losing my
I
mind.
don't care if he's hot. Don't do this.
You know, it occurs to me actually that he
Jumping
said before
Jehoshaphat.
he said before that he sacrificed friends and relationships in order to in order to pursue his goals. Considering that he doesn't have any other family that we know of, I'm assuming that he means romantic relationships. Therefore, if he sacrificed romantic relationships, maybe that could be another lie. Maybe he just tried to headbutt them as soon as he went to kiss them for the first time and hospitalized them all.
He doesn't know how to kiss anyone, so he just headbutts everyone.
Yeah, I think so. That's my headcanon.
What are you doing?
About
I was
to
looking-
make out with the prisoner here for torture reasons.
What did you
This
say?
is-
I said about to hang out with the prisoner.
This is bogus.
And baloney.
For you.
Looking for me? With how much space was left between you and that runner girl, I doubt there
Oh well, look, he's actually doing
He's
the walking
actually
cycle.
walking. Oh my
was
god.
even room for.
Also, kudos on actually like speaking and walking. For some reason, people struggle with that one. I think actually,
Well, they didn't struggle with it in Gacha Life. It became a struggle in Gacha Club with no animated poses.
you would think so, but yeah, but again, actually, I say the way that those things work, if you space them out enough, it's honestly not too noticeable because the mouths always move too fast to be properly processed anyway, as long as their loading speed is good. That's the real caveat there. It's already fading into itself constantly all the time. But yeah, I think actually, I'm trying to remember, was this like does this effect done before me? No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Episode 5. I was thinking of like episode 7, but no, episode 5 came out before this.
Oh.
Yeah.
For me in your peripherals.
You're seeing things that aren't there, sir.
Oh, am I?
Just call your boss crazy.
That's what I thought. What did you come here to do? Let her.
Again, all of his calculated movements, he just has to approach her slightly, and he immediately goes defensive, and he knows that.
Go? You know that won't be happening.
Chief
Don't
is
you
MVP.
understand how much she knows? The secret she must have tucked in her head?
No, we don't. What are you looking for? You've won.
She's the closest to William. Or should I say was. She has enough information
I mean, yeah, of course. Why would you keep that guy alive? Yeah, that makes sense.
to take.
Although I guess if you wanted information, you probably could have asked William himself, but he's probably more resistant than, I guess, one of the students.
Take down the entire academy. Don't you understand, Declan?
There's literally no staff there anymore. You can just waltz in there right now.
What you've been working
Don't
so
you
hard to.
don't you understand, Aaron Lycan? We could just as easily go into the academy and just sneak into the archives, but instead we're here torturing one of the students who is. How old are you?
I am
17.
almost 18, good sir. And don't you
are-
forget it.
You're barely an adult. You are still a child. Get out of here.
And that's the moment that sends her into a blind rage, and that's when she breaks free from her restraints and beats them all up. The end.
Chief is right here in our grasp.
She has
I
no
don't
part of
care.
this.
Anyone
She
below
wasn't
18 to me is
supposed
still
to
a
be here.
child.
Of course she was. I knew William would put her on this case. Why wouldn't he? Daughter of his right-hand man, one of the very best agents out of the academy. He'd be foolish not to.
And see, he's done his research. Like, again, it makes sense to have a profile on your targets as a spy organization.
Well,
And I told William
if
there's
only his eyes weren't so creepy.
Oh,
He looks like an anglerfish.
Okay, but that adds to him. Like, for crying
I
out
don't
loud.
think that's intentional. I think that's literally just because the creator was
It
just
doesn't
designing a
matter.
character.
Like, happy accidents do occur sometimes, and you roll with them when they do.
mole, it was my exact intention she'd end up here. I knew William would request my best, and my best you are, Declan. Little did he know, I was sending him the actual mole.
You said I was here to lead this case astray. Buy time for our guys to figure out how to infiltrate.
Yeah, and that all
Why
of
did
that
you-
happened. Everything you just said has happened, and you were sent there, and you did your part. Yes,
Wait,
that was not a lie.
Wait, was it explained who they captured though? Like they just went up to two random guys, had them chase her around and knock them out, and then kidnapped them and brought them to the director.
I guess.
It was. We got in and took out the director. Getting Atlas Runner was the perfect bonus. The director would die before giving out Academy secrets, but a kid with their whole life ahead of them? I'll admit she's giving more of a fight than I'd hoped, but we'll crack her eventually.
No, the target was always the director. Throwing someone else.
No,
in
he
wasn't part
just
of the
said the
plan.
target wasn't always the director. Why are you like, oh no, you're wrong. It was director. Like, he made the mission. He decided everything. What do you mean?
Yeah, how
Why
dare
are
you
you-
question the chief?
And if
Why are you arguing with the exact person who put you on?
Yeah, you're arguing with the person who decided who the targets were.
I knew this was gonna happen.
If it was any other girl, you wouldn't care.
Actually,
What?
honestly,
What?
he probably
Probably.
would. Quite honestly, all he has to do is like have a conversation with one girl, and that's it. That was
Yeah,
smooth
you
videos.
know.
Yeah, we've already, posited that Aaron Lycan's moles are, softer than pudding.
Mhm. Yeah, like as far as he's concerned, there's really nothing special about her other than, I guess,
Being a nepo baby.
yeah. The thing that everyone else sees as being as being special about her is the exact stuff that he condemns her for, and there's nothing in its place other than.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's because he thinks she's attractive. That's why. Look, I thought if you were gonna capture and torture someone, they would be ugly, not attractive.
Of course, I mean,
Oh,
they are you, as they said themselves. Yeah.
I'm quite surprised you're not more forthcoming with this, considering who she is. Forget about your silly little crush for a moment and think about the bigger picture. Are you really going to give up everything your parents worked for? What they died for?
Insert flashback here of Atlas telling him not to do that.
Think, Declan, and think hard.
He just be like, okay, screw
not touching
her.
Yeah.
her. I won't let you.
Dude.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So if you're gonna rebel, you have to be smart about it. You have to be like, oh yes, that like the director can't be in the room, and maybe a guard's watching her, and be like, hey, the director wanted me to transfer her to our second room. Can I move her? And then it's like, okay. You move her out of the thing and run away. Like, you gotta be smart.
The other option actually that he could have done is there are no guards in this room right now. It's just him and the chief, the person who wants to rebel against. Pull out a weapon. Keep you. I don't know.
Then you were of no use to us anymore. Take him out.
Okay, so I guess the guards were off screen. Never mind. Oh, okay.
How'd you beat the
was a nice
director
move.
that so easily, man? Just saying.
That wasn't. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. The director was old.
He's
What are
beating them
you
so easily.
I also like how it's like there's a sound effect for every single impact. So clearly, clearly the direction was, do a bunch of fight sequences, and then I will take one sound from each collision, and just do a bunch of them. That's what I would have done. That's super. Just do a bunch of them. I'll pick out the best ones that match.
Doing, get rid of him!
What's wrong, Chief? I thought you knew I was your best.
Don't they have guns or something?
Yeah. Also, you might be the best, but there's multiple of them.
Declan, watch out!
How did he miss that? Oh, come on, Chief. You're better than this.
Are you alright?
Did he just cut through
Yeah.
rope with his fingers?
Maybe.
He did.
Yeah,
Does this creator know that there are scissors as props in Gacha Life?
I'm good.
Let's get you out of here.
Oh, the chair disappeared.
You're going to save her? The daughter
Yeah, because it's Gacha Life and all chests appear as just stands up.
of the man who assisted in your own parents' demise? Everything your parents ever worked for will be ruined!
She is not her father. And I'm not my parents.
There you go, Aiden. He learned his lesson.
Why don't you pick the girl
Oh,
up?
sorry, is he
That's
sauntering away casually after that part? Run! Why are you walking this slowly?
Wait, how many people are in this academy? Aren't they gonna storm you? I mean, you may be able to beat like 1 or 2, but what
This
if
is
20
lesson.
come at you once?
This is the lesson they should have known. I am not my parents, and don't you forget it. Okay, have a nice day.
Bye, Jacob.
Alright, so let's Jacob better streaming more, guys. So today we're gonna be talking about. Oh wait, no, never mind. He's back. So yeah, Jacob, you can have your channel back. Yeah, welcome back.
Yep.
Totally not trying to take over the channel. No, totally not. No.
Careful with peeking the microphone, but otherwise.
Apparently, it appears that the game has finally been released. Please check if it's available for you with this link. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. All right.
It's on Anime server.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's in install! Okay, anyways, enough. Okay, that was Aiden's
Hold on, I'm reloading. Gosh darn it. Okay, you have to search this again.
I'm opening BlueStacks. Come on, BlueStacks. Please tell me I can download it.
Okay, it does say. Oh wait, it says install. It's supposed to automatically install because I was pre-registered. What the heck? Anyway, install. Yeah. Okay, BlueStacks. Come on.
We have Gacha, everybody. Gacha Life 2 has been released during this stream.
This stream's gonna have a happy ending now. Unlike this story. While that loads, let's carry on.
No, this story is gonna have a happy ending, just a very predictable one.
I meant happy for us. Oh, and he's alive, of course.
Oh no!
Also, look at that wheelchair. She is behind it.
No! 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 Batman! No. Also, is Jacob frozen? Oh wait, no, he's alive. Okay. It looked like you were frozen for a second there.
Why did the device just stop for some reason? Like, yeah, what happened there?
Like, okay. So, photo was used. Put her in the wheelchair, please.
Yeah, I think like she's supposed to be layered, but the layering is wrong. So yeah.
That's William to you, Missy. If it wasn't for
Oh, and that's the reverse of what you said at the beginning. She called him William to start with, and he said director. And now it's the reverse. This isn't
for you, I don't think I would have been. Thank you, Atlas. And I'm sorry you.
If it weren't for you, I would have still been pummeled, but they wouldn't have been so distracted kidnapping you.
Oh my god.
More effort into destroying me, which is why I'm alive. So, by the transitive property, I guess you indirectly saved my life.
You had to go through this.
It's all right. But honestly, I didn't do much, sir. It was all
That is the first sensible thing you've said in this entire video.
Declan Barra. Mole or not, he saved us and the Academy.
And you ruined it instantly, of course you
Mr.
did.
Barra, I knew he seemed familiar. I just couldn't place the name.
Oh, and you brought him on the
sorry.
mission?
This man, everything he says, like, destroys, like I feel like one more of my brain cells pops every time this man opens his mouth.
His parents went by a different surname. They were truly some of the best.
Then how is Barra familiar to you?
Did you really have to kill them? Was there no other way?
Kill them? I didn't kill them.
What?
Oh, for
Oh,
crying out
oh,
loud.
Father
Didn't show up to their home a decade ago and off them for being the last members of the succession?
Heavens no!
Oh.
We were there to warn them. We were just too late.
Oh, so basically all nuance of, who's good and who's bad in this situation has been completely removed for the sake of, there being a simple good and evil.
It's been
Well, not even
completely
that, just-
removed for the sake of romance.
Well, not even just for the sake of romance, but also just like for the sake of there being a very clear good and evil in this
Yeah.
situation. Like this had like actual nuance until to that.
When people started leaving the academy and forming
Okay,
the
I
succession,
think I was right to put, everyone with concerned faces in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
they volunteered to go and collect information for us. We had just got word that the leader of the succession found out what we were actually up to. We went to their house. We had planned to set them up in witness protection. In a way, we did kill them. At least, we were partially to blame.
Yeah, unlike entirely, which was far more interesting as a story.
Left them to pack for an hour. Never did I imagine the succession would get to them so quickly.
Why'd you leave them?
It was a bloodbath.
So essentially, okay. So hold on. So let me just get this straight. So we just saw, like, again, he was like Declan was there. He said before that like it happened in front of him. Like, so he would have known that it wasn't those two because he would have recognized the faces that were different. Especially if he went to work for the succession. Would those same agents not be around anymore? Did they just happen to have been fired on purpose so that, I don't know, the chief could recruit the next generation?
Like,
What was the point of any of this?
I don't know. Maybe, like, Aaron Declan has a rare disease to where he can't recognize faces.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
but
I'm just trying to make excuses for piss poor storytelling at this point.
that's my job. Normally I'm the one who's trying to be positive and give benefit of the doubt.
This is something your father truly regretted all his life. Because of their efforts, we were able to track down just about every other member of the succession. They saved so many lives. Little did we know we had traitors in our own walls. Marvin, or the chief as you now know him, was the only one who could have exposed them.
Declan believed all these years you and my father were to blame for...
I guess now she's going back to saying my father because he didn't want to say your partner because of before. Now she's not embarrassed anymore.
For his parents' deaths. The chief raised him from thereafter. To think that the whole time he was the one who actually helped kill them.
So he was Darts from Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 4. Fantastic.
Travesty.
Howdy ho, farewell, my bro.
He grew up thinking all his parents wanted to do was take down you and the academy.
Quite the opposite in reality. If only I'd realized who he was sooner, I could have spoken with him.
Is this true? My parents worked against the succession?
I guess he instantly believes this.
Declan.
I am afraid so. I'm so sorry, Mr. Gallagher.
Gallagher? My last name is Bara.
Wait, Gallagher?
I'm sorry, did you not hear the part where he said that your parents went under a different surname? Was that not obvious as to why he's not calling you Bara anymore?
Also, wait, Gallagher?
Yeah, where was Declan's dad in that flashback? Final plot twist: he actually did work for the succession. I don't know. I want some twist to be surprising in this and actually satisfying.
Gallagher is your true surname. You must have been so traumatized from what you saw that your chief was able to easily convince you of things that weren't true.
Yeah, that makes no sense. What are you talking about? Like that? What? And why would he even bother with? Like, clearly he thought that the succession was not responsible,
questions.
so there'd be no need to brainwash him because he already believes the lie you're trying to sell him. Why change his surname? What does that matter? In the grand scheme of things, that's just putting more effort into more brainwashing that you don't need.
I'm glad you survived, Mr. Gallagher, and I thank you for not only saving my life, but the lives of Academy agents everywhere.
He didn't save your life, he barely did anything for you.
Your parents would have been so proud of you.
He screwed you over.
I'm sure they would have been.
Oh, sure it is, after one person reminded
You need to back quickly. They're coming. We'll...
Bug, hide under here. Don't. No matter what you hear.
Is his name Gallagher? Is that his actual name? Rather than... I prefer Declan Barra, honestly. Okay, it's almost midnight, so I'm going to switch over now. But so if I disappear...
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Here we go.
Like, maybe if his name is Declan Gallagher, but yeah, I don't like his name. I hate it. Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to think of if there was an actual character from a movie or a show that's a name that I like.
Actually, no. You want to know the last name Gallagher?
Sure, why not?
It's the name of an arcade machine.
Oh, wait, that's why it sounds familiar.
It's also the name of the brothers from
Oh.
Oasis.
The brothers from Oasis and an arcade machine. We stand Brooklyn Gallagher.
Brooklyn Rage. Hang on, I need to.
No, not Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Brooklyn Gallagher.
Brooklyn Rage.
Brooklyn Gallagher.
Oh god.
Are we almost done?
Okay, so I'm gonna scroll back to where we were in the video in just a second, but for now, I just need to play the opening line again.
And what I know now, maybe things would have turned out differently.
Yeah, they certainly would have picked this video. Right. Anyway, back to this video. Okay, here we are.
Glad you survived, Mr. Gallagher, and I thank you for not only saving my life, but the lives of Academy agents everywhere. Your parents would have been so proud of you.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure they would have been. It's all coming back to me now.
You need to back quickly.
Oh my
They're
god!
coming. We'll meet back shortly.
Quickly, Bug. Hide under here. Don't come out no matter what you hear. I love you
No, she called him
so
Bug.
much.
The director and all members of the Academy are your
I see. All right then. I guess it's better than Bugaboo.
enemies. Your parents wanted nothing else but to be rid of them all.
By the way, your surname is Bara. Very important to remember that. Above everything else I just told you, your surname is Bara.
You belong here. It's where your parents wanted you. Don't you want revenge? Train harder, pick up the pace. You'll never amount to anything at this rate.
I love that. Train harder. That's just a general statement.
Your parents...
Not like run faster or, I don't know, lift your knees or anything. Just train harder. Be better.
will be so disappointed. You're more than welcome to stay here.
Really? Even after everything?
Of
know,
course.
boss.
You've proven yourself more than needed. You belong here. It's where your parents would have wanted you. They would
Yeah, people should stop telling him that.
have been so proud of you.
Thanks, Director.
So you'll be attending the academy now, huh?
I suppose I will. Looking forward to it, are you? Do I take your silence as a yes?
You can take my silence as a maybe. Declan?
Okay.
My eyes just,
What?
my
What
eyes
are the
just
positive-
rolled so far back in my skull that I can see my brain cells dying.
I was gonna say as a maybe in beforehand, but I was too late. I was gonna say one positive, her eyebrows, just the way they were moving with like the face, even though they're not actually physically going anywhere.
I just wanted to say thanks for helping me out.
What kind of gentleman would I be to leave you tied up like that?
Seriously though, thank you.
Thank you for knocking some sense into me. I would have never known what really happened with my parents if I didn't meet you.
I'm so
Did
glad
they-
I'm so glad we had one conversation on day 45. That really made the difference. Did he just like take her hair down?
Maybe.
Why? Why was that? Why did that happen? He just like moved past her, just like yoink. Oh my goodness, he actually leans in properly for once. There we go. That's the real character arc here. He learnt to kiss women.
Race you to the square?
You're in a wheelchair.
Oh,
God.
Yeah, and the slope is going downwards. You see the strategy here.
oops. Sorry. I forgot I had the advantage.
Yeah, sure. Alright then. On the count of 5.
On the count of 5.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Rocket powered wheelchair, go. Please, rocket powered.
She's gonna die, oh no.
5!
Fine, have
Oh no, I can't stop. There's no brakes. Ah! You hear a bunch of crashing sounds off screen.
And she died.
Vaughn, that's a terrible joke. Maybe you should stand up for yourself.
Oh, good grief. Okay. Don't worry, Ghosty. They're just pulling our legs.
Have your head start.
Oh, I will. Catch me if you can.
That was easy. Honestly, it is nice to see them actually act like decent people and that they actually seem to like each other in any sort of way. It's just unfortunate the end does not justify the means. Well, that happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
This was crap.
I'm sorry. Don't you mean Brooklyn Gallagher? Was that not his name? The director and chief. Nice. Good old multi-role. Gonna love it.
I mean, yeah, like the voices sound really familiar every time they talk, so I was like, is it the same guy talking?
I'm just so glad those names are on screen as well. Quinn Beacon, Nessa Lipton, Sean Guster, who didn't appear again after his introduction scene, which is a shame.
Right?
Bar 1 and Bar 2.
Wow.
I saw those names in the description.
What? But what? Okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah. There you go. We could nab some music from this at some point. Possibly. Depends on copyright.
That was about to be like, I don't know. It may be copyrighted, man.
Not all of them, I imagine. But we'll see.
Whoa,
Gets flagged on this stream. I'll let you know.
Is there a post-credit sequence? Or...
No.
No?
There is
Oh,
nothing.
thank goodness.
There is only darkness.
Thank goodness.
Well, I'm so glad that Charlie Rowe went on to do better things. Because, by goodness, does she go on to do better things after this? I'm trying to move myself into the center screen, but yeah, it's just not working anymore. Okay, well, I guess I'll stay here. If Jacob's characters were on this list, they go off the screen. What, you mean the ones that I voice, or the ones that at any given series? Because we did do post-credit sequences for both Music Girls seasons. But yeah, I think the joke that was the one that Ghosty was rolling her eyes at was the stand-up one, not the count the ways. Mm-hmm. My eyes rolled so far back, I could see Millie in my stomach hatch.
It was a FNAF reference.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, wrong character. This is Atlas Runner, not Pinkhead Devil. Right. Okay, so final thoughts, pros and cons. Pros, Gacha Life 2 came out while we were watching this.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
for
but
me. It's still in the beta. Ah!
I was about to say, that is a pro for us, but it's not really a pro about the movie itself.
Yeah, no, that was
I'm
the
gonna
joke.
say, a pro about the movie itself is that when it did get good, it got good. Albeit,
Yeah.
good was only 0.05%, but it was still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The main flaw about this is that, one, it's predictable, and two, it's boring. Which is not something I expected to say about a voice-acted Gacha series. Jacob, when we were talking in DMs, My Shimmering Husband was brought up.
Yeah, and it's in the description too. I just wanted to show people Gacha Life 2 is working on BlueStacks now.
Oh,
Carry
right.
on.
I'm trying to get BlueStacks to work for it right now, actually.
Wait, I thought BlueStack was a bad app.
What?
Well, I'm sorry, look at this. Is it a bad app? Does it look like it's bad for you?
I mean, I was using BlueStacks Gacha Cup version, and you guys told me that was the bad version.
Yeah, because there's a PC version, KW. The PC version for Gacha Life 2 isn't out yet.
Yeah, we're doing this out of necessity, also because again, we want that head start.
Yeah.
I assure you, there's a voice acted gacha thing that's going to be coming out for Gacha Life 2 that's going to be way better than this. That's my
But
guarantee.
still,
I hope you enjoy making characters. We shall.
Before we switched to Gacha Life 2, yeah, I'm gonna finish the statement. This is still, like, the movie was boring as sin.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to be bored, especially from a voice-acted gacha series, but I hated it. It was way too predictable.
Yeah, like
I
it starts off with like an interesting premise, and then the one they ended up with, it just hijacked itself on these occasions. Like her being a renegade, the title of the series barely comes up after the mission is actually assigned. It's relevant for the first few scenes, says something about her character initially, and then she just sort of like doesn't ever bring it up again. Yeah. Exactly. So what? So the best was, of course, why would it even be called that? But I guess you can't really call it. I don't know. The spy who rizzed me. I don't know. Whatever it would have been.
The spy who rizzed me.
If that would existed back at that time, then that would have been a better title, honestly. Also, who on earth is? Got Charlotte, Looney, and. Okay, sorry. I'll stop messing with Gacha Life 2 now. All right. So yeah. Yeah, like, but on a technical level, at the very least, I mean, for crying out loud, at this point with Gacha Life 1, my goodness, that was this a good step forwards, because on a technical level, because you had playing around with lighting, you played around with cameras, with facial expression variation, and even some fight choreography. Not to mention, plenty of, like we said before, happy accidents. Whether or not people like the different background into gacha is obviously a personal choice. Most of us tend to stay away from that kind of thing. But yeah, as far as happy accidents go, I'm referring, of course, to the Chief. The Chief came in, stole the show, and never gave it back, despite him being ruined retroactively after we finished talking about, everything. After we finished with the conversation of, oh, well, actually, as it turns out, he was actually the one the whole time, and this whole quest to revenge is not founded on anything. We don't want to give you any sort of lasting questions or a debate on who to root for. We don't want to leave you discussing the video after you've watched it or anything, ignoring what we're doing right now, of course. We just want to give you a simple good versus evil, and then, so you don't have to feel bad about any of the people who we've told you to root for this past time. Even though we would feel worse for the character we root for if we realize that, oh, maybe this father that she holds on a pedestal, that Alice holds on a pedestal, on such a grand scale, wasn't as good a person as she thought that he was. But then I guess maybe that would have made the succession too relatable, except for what Aiden said at the start, that relates to Declan, but it first applies to the succession now. The succession went too far in the stuff that they did in order to justify their path of revenge. If they stuck to the regular stuff and just tried to target the director or whoever else was responsible and not the entire academy, that would have been fine. Not especially, they didn't really need to have anyone there at all. I guess that was just a pretense, but it seems like he thought there was more information. But is there more information on a dead man? What more do you want to know? Where he's buried? That's such trivial information that you can get from academy secrets. Why would you want the academy if you just wanted to avenge the people who are running it? You split from the academy on purpose to do your own thing. Why would you then need to go back there? So yeah. So I guess the Chief, apart from his motivations, was A+ material. As for everyone else and their motivation and everything, definite F. F's all the way around, for sure. I mean, maybe except for Gusta. Gusta wasn't that bad in hindsight. He was just doing his job, and actually did have a point about the main character, and never reappeared. So there you go. The Chief and Gusta, the two guys made the least appearances in the whole show or the whole movie, were the ones that were the best. Isn't that a sign?
Mm-hmm. I do not really have. I think honestly, this movie isn't too bad. I think it could have done better with some like new line directions and maybe add more details about certain stuff they explained and everything. Some of the character designs could have done better, especially like Atlas's hair, since there was some stuff where it kind of did bother me because it feels like it's out of line or something. Honestly, like, yeah, you could get bored with this movie, especially his voice acted. But honestly, I could sit this through more than My Shimmering Husband, because My Shimmering Husband is way worse than this movie. I'll be honest. If I had to choose to sit through either of those movies for a week, nonstop, 24/7, I would choose this movie.
As would I. Yeah. Like, that's the thing with Gacha. There's 9 times out of 10, or like, honestly 9.9 times out of 10, there's going to be something worse out there. There's always something. There's always a new low that we can stoop to. Not to mention that we have stayed away.
Like,
from
I will say, me joining the first, really, we've stayed away from the really bad stuff.
Mostly.
Me appearing on these streams is a terrible life vicinity, and I frankly apologize.
Okay, we will. Okay, we'll get you on for, like I said, Celebrity High or Idolize or something like that. Just anything.
Oh wait, no, Kamai is already iffy.
Yeah, it's already over. We've already done those ones. Can't go back.
Hey, wait, no, technically season 2 is coming out soon.
How is soon? How long is soon, huh?
Till I design the characters and I get the hang of the Gacha Life 2 stuff.
Like, I was about to. I was about to say, Aiden, you kind of have no room to speak on that regard, Mr. asking me about Next Gen of Monster Compendium, even though the first season hasn't even aired!
I like asking people questions.
This is what I was talking about before when I said people get bombarded with, like, release date questions as soon as they make a statement about something. So, referring to the Aphmau VidCon video we were about to do yesterday. I guess people don't know where that video is. I'll try and put it on as a VOD, maybe like the day after tomorrow, because tomorrow I want to do a stream about Gacha Life 2. I will mention, however, that Bond seems to say that the mirrored gacha glitch has been fixed, apparently. One of my biggest mechanical gripes that I've been mentioning since day 1 of Gacha Review has apparently been remedied. The lock function so you don't misclick on studio mode. Okay. Right, we're trying this out right now before the stream ends. I want to see. Okay. All right then. We're gonna give you, I don't know, something on your face.
It's face 2.
Let's see. Oh, face 2, you mean? Okay, fine. Let's see. No, that doesn't work.
Oh no, okay. It's the hats and mask one next to the shirt icon. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. All right. So, let's see. What have we got? Oh, this is for the head. Okay, so no, that's just this. Yeah, everything's for the head here.
Yeah, but there's like head 1 and head 2. There's like head 1 and head 2.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So they just. Okay, so we have one. Oh, it's already got a freckle there. That's good. So let's do something more obvious. Let's do this. All right, and then all right. we'll go into studio mode. This is where BlueStack stops loading, of course. All right, wow. I love we're in a void right now. And then we do lock and... Haha, okay. Good. And let's see, and flip. Huh. How do you... Okay, that's still rotating when it shouldn't. So that's supposed to... Yeah, no, that just takes you back to where it was normally. That's not the same thing.
It's still mirroring, I think.
Yeah, is Bond saying anything in the chat right now? Because I can't see.
Try making 2 different color eyes and clicking on the arrow under the display image.
Under this... Why do we need 2 colored eyes? I just go straight to display image if we're going to do something with that.
It doesn't work how you expect, Mr. Butter. Those arrows under the SRE image, swap them around. Try making it 2 different color eyes, clicking on the arrow on the display image.
I didn't understand a word of that. I'm just going to read myself. Let's see.
I don't understand it even when I read it out loud, to be honest.
Okay, the arrows under the accessories. Oh, to image swap them around. That's not really what I was saying. It's more like the fact that it still does the mirroring, not that you can visual. But that is good that you can actually even do that. So I'll go back. All right, so let's see. We're back here, and then what? You said do arrows or something. Oh, okay. Okay, so like this, fine. But that's not moving. Look, it's not moving. Oh no, that's just moving to. That's just, okay. Right, that's not the same thing. That's just moving it to a different layer, not to the other side of the face. That's not what I was saying. Unless this is how you.
Oh
okay.
yeah, oh yeah, free move. I forgot they have free move.
Okay, that's still not the same thing, but I guess you can actually shift it over and then rotate it. That's fine, I guess. Okay, so not quite what I meant, but close enough. Just takes a while to then recenter. Yeah, that's not really what I was referring to. But oh well, close enough. And I guess if you did do 2 different card eyes, they would swap the layers, but whatever. You know what, we'll play around with this and actually make some other characters, because we've got a whole show to make characters for, quite honestly. So we're going to do that off camera.
Yeah, it looks like it's still not the full release, because you can't do like movie studio
There's
and
no
such.
animated mouse. I looked at the mouse. There's no animated mouse in it. Oh no.
They probably haven't fully released it, Aiden. Because it looks like the same as the beta on iOS.
Oh dear. Well, I guess we can. If we're very fast, then we can do without for some time, or work on extras. That works too.
I need your help trying to install it on PC though, because I can't get it on BlueStacks for some reason.
Okay, let's end the stream and then we'll talk about the logistics. Okay, so please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.